Ahem. Just got this coming across the wire. It's a critical weather advisory from the department. They're reporting, quote, elevated atmospheric weirdness. Apparently, the spatial barometers are sticky, time smells like metal, and, my personal favorite, the ring canvas is developing opinions. You know, just another Tuesday.
All right, with that out of the way, on behalf of the Department of Recreational Violence, let me be the first to say, welcome. You made it. You've been selected, authenticated, and officially approved. This is your crash course, your orientation to the wonderful, weird world of Spoodblort. So let's get you up to speed.
First things first, let's talk induction. This is the foundation, the ground floor of what you've just signed up for. Pay attention, because this is the stuff you absolutely need to know.
So what exactly is Spoodblort? Well, the official handbook calls it a sanctioned violence entertainment platform, but here's the real kicker. The winners and losers, they're decided using methods we cooked up with some of the world's top chaos theorists. My advice to you, whatever you think you know about physics or cause and effect or probability, just go ahead and forget all of it. It'll be easier that way. Trust me, it's all by design.
Now, you might be thinking, is any of this legal? And I am happy to report that yes, it absolutely is. We've got the stamp of approval from the legal department, HR, the ethics committee. Their details have been redacted, for their own moral protection. And of course, the big one, the commissioner. It's all sanctioned, it's all good.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, Compliance. This is the important stuff, the rules of engagement. Look, being here is a privilege, not a right, so you're going to want to listen up.
Here are your duties as a participant. 1. Maintain decorum. We're not savages. 2. Report any anomalies. If a fighter starts leaking space-time or glowing ominously, give us a heads up. 3. And this is a big one. Do not contact the fighters. 4. An even bigger one. Do not question the commissioner. Ever. Also, your credits? Totally non-refundable. And finally, remember Protocol 7 Alpha. Operations are suspended on Sundays. No ifs, ands, or buts.
And now, a quick word from our lawyers. Please listen carefully. The Department of Recreational Violence assumes no responsibility for existential consequences, temporal displacement, or molecular instability resulting from prolonged exposure to sanctioned chaos. Got it? Good. Let's move on.
All right, on to the main event, Section 3, the roster.
These are the folks at the very heart of Spoodblort, the artists who paint with the canvas of violence. You'll want to get to know them, since you'll be betting on whether they succeed or, the alternative. Here's a look at our current top 5. Right up at number 1, we've got Pork Chop Paradise from The Meat Sweats, an absolute legend. Then there's Polymer McGillicuddy, hot on their heels. These rankings shift all the time, a pure reflection of raw combat ability.
And just to give you a real taste of what our roster is like, take a look at fighter number 5. Are You Afraid of the Shark? Fighting for the Midnight Society. The names are just as wild and unpredictable as the fights themselves.
It's also really important that you understand the binary nature of a fighter's career here. For instance, our top fighter, Pork Chop Paradise, is currently listed as active. Great, we love that. On the other hand, former combatant Gordon Ramsay, who was once ranked 39th, is now listed as dead. That distinction is, shall we say, very final.
So that brings us to you. How do you actually get involved? Welcome to Section 4, the Economy of Chaos. This is how you play the game and, if you're smart or just lucky, get ridiculously, meaninglessly wealthy.
And we're not going to send you in empty-handed. As a brand new participant, we've gone ahead and loaded your account with a cool 1,000 violence credits. Our advice? Use them wisely. Or, don't. The chaos really doesn't care either way.
And just look at the potential here. Our current leader on the board, a user named Puggy, has racked up over 66, wait, is that right? 66 quadrillion credits. The sky isn't the limit. There is no limit. That's what you get for being able to read the tea leaves of chaos.
Of course, there are a few administrative realities. Every Monday, we apply a mandatory patron tithe of 7.5% of your balance. But don't worry, it all goes to great causes, like the Little Spoodies Endowment for the Arts, Youth Enrichment, and of course, the critically important Executive Wellness Fund. It's for the greater good.
And finally, this is it, the moment it all builds towards, the weekly climax, the pinnacle of everything we do here. Let's talk about the Saturday main event.
So how does it work? Simple. The top 16 champions from the week all get thrown into a round-robin tournament. The survivors from that move on to a playoff bracket, and from there it's a battle until only one single solitary champion is left standing.
And the prize for all that trouble? Oh, it's something special. The winner receives what we call a legacy infusion, personally sanctioned by the commissioner. It's a permanent, totally random, and irreversible boost to one of their stats. It's how you go from being a fighter to being a legend.
And that's it. Your orientation is complete. You have everything you need to start participating. But we'll leave you with one final thought, something to chew on from your compliance briefing. Remember how we said, per Protocol 7 Alpha, that all operations are suspended on Sunday? The fighting stops. The chaos goes quiet. You're not authorized to ask any more about it, but you have to wonder, right? What happens on the 7th day?